All right, we got a dig out here just right off the main trail. Trail comes up, wraps around, and gets down to there where the dog proofs were cleaned out. But we're gonna throw a trap in right here and throw some bait in there. I really like setting on dig outs that have already been there because they're so natural. So just pop his head in. All right, guys, we're out here. I'm talking kind of quiet because I'm about to go hunting. It's rifle season, but just popped in this set, and then we got another set right over there, which I'll show you. But we got the bait down the hole, and the trap's right in here, and got some lure in that little crease in that bulk, so hopefully we can connect on this one. And then right over here, got a nice little flat set. Or it's not really a flat set. It's just less subtle, or a little more subtle. I mean, even though there's dirt strung everywhere, it's just not such a big hole. So just a little change up. Hopefully we can get them. We're sitting right here in a little pinch point. I get all kinds of pictures on that camera. This is, of course, where we catch all the coons at, but hopefully we can connect. Well, guys, if you watched the last episode, I had something that was stealing the bait out of my dog proofs. I think we found the culprit. We'll rebait this and get out of here. We just made those sets that I was talking to you about right over there. Well, guys, we're actually going to take our monstrous catch here. We're going to take him, throw him down the hole. Hopefully that helps us out a little. All right, guys, we're down here in this super huge bottom, and it just runs on all the way down till it meets a road. But right here I found what I believe is a coon den, and we got what I think is called a coon toilet, but I don't know. There's a couple piles of scat there. It's got persimmons and whatnot in it, so I'm gonna believe it's this is a coon den and that's a coon toilet. So I got a 1.5 and some wax dirt, and we're gonna throw in a set here. So, all right, guys, we're not gonna move off the sign whatsoever. We're gonna dig our bed right here, put our bait up in this little hole. We'll anchor it to this tree with a fence staple, like I showed you in last week's video. So let's see what we can do. All right, guys, here's the final set. Hopefully we catch something. Like I said, we got that scat pile right there, and then we got this hollow tree right here. So hopefully we catch. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. They just won't stay out of my traps. This is, I think, the 4th one I've caught in 2 years trapping. And yet they say there ain't enough cats to start a season. I think we need a season. Cannot keep him out of my traps, man. We'll have to release him or something. All right, guys, that bobcat's right up there on the hill on the other side of that ridge. And we got our set down here in this little bottleneck, and something obviously messed with it there. It was just kind of like a flat set, just barely disturbed. Something messed with it, so I got this rabbit carcass. We're gonna try to set something up here, just refreshing it a little bit. So I'll get back to you when I make this set. All right, guys, we just took our little 3-inch dirt auger there and made a nice big hole, shoved that rabbit carcass down in there, and it's already been baited before this and lured, so we already got that there. Just like to freshen it up a little bit. It could have been that bobcat and we just didn't connect or something, but hopefully we'll connect now. It's freshened up a little bit. And it's funny because last night I said coons and all have been holding up with this nice cold snap, and I thought for sure the trapping would really pick up, but that actually kind of died off. And last night it was warmer than usual, but it still wasn't warm. It was about 50, and I said, tonight the fur is gonna move good. So far we haven't connected on any coons, but I think I was right on that one. Just for the little amount of traps we got out and the time of year it is, and it's not too bad. But I'm really surprised it hasn't been, trapping hasn't been any better this year with this nice cold snap. So we got a few more traps to check. I'll get back to you. All right, guys, we're back out here. We brought the catch pole. We're gonna release him. He's caught in a Duke 550 in that set I showed you at the end of last week's video. So he's not a happy camper whatsoever, but we'll get him taken care of. He's not very excited about this, but we're gonna go try to get a leg and his head in there. So. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Guys, get out of here. Come on now. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. 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 Screw that. And you're telling me you can't have a season for them? It's a problem, man. It's a problem. Well, guys. Man, that's ridiculous, I tell you. The only plus now, if you can find one, is we got to remake a set that's caught. So, I'm shaking, man. I tell you. You got to open up a season. There's too many of them. And if you open up a season, I won't have to do that. We're going to remake this set, and I'll show you when we get it done. Alright, guys, my battery's real low right now, but we got this set remade. We got some scat here off to the side, some blocking pans right here. We're going to throw some bait down the hole. Got some grass as the backing. Like I said, remakes are my favorite because there's just so much disturbance right here. This was previously a dig out, but it's just been refreshing. It's just been dug out again. So we're just gonna bait up a little bit. It's already got bait down the hole, obviously, from before. We're just gonna freshen it up a little bit just to go with the rest of the set, and then I'm hoping to get a few more traps in the ground today. So all right, guys, hopefully my phone won't die, but I'm gonna give you some backstory. So we we dump our carcasses and deer and whatnot down there, and there's a slight 2-track coming down through there. And the other day during rifle season, I was walking up that 2-track, just a trail coming down here, and I seen coyote turds on there. So they say set on sign, and there's no better sign to set on than scat. So I'm just gonna come right down the trail here, and I don't want to set in there because we got old carcasses and whatnot. I don't want to catch any birds. But here we have a cleaned, it's like a spine and ribs. There's a skull there too. But we're gonna put a set on this. I mean, that scat was right up there, so we should connect right here. This is good eye appeal too. So if my phone don't die, I'll show you the final set. All right, guys, real quick, here's the final set. Bait down the hole, put some deer fur down there just from the set, just to top it off. Got bait and lure down there. I used a rib bone to put the bait down there, and then traps right there under some wax dirt. So hopefully we connect. Well, guys, it's Thanksgiving Day. We're out here checking the trap line, and we come up to our second canine set, And as always, we got us a possum here. He couldn't get caught in the dog proof right up there. He had to plug up this canine set. So we'll get him taken care of, remake the set, and I'll get back to you when we get it back together. All right, guys, this one here was a first day set. So we're not going to rebait it. We just remade it. Trap sitting right there. I took some of this, like, I don't even know what kind of grass this is, but some grass that he tore up. And, of course, he got it tangled up around all my swivels. I pulled that off, put it up around this log. Bait's still down the hole. I'm sure it's still fresh and everything. And trap's right there. It's ready to go. Took care of that possum, and we'll get down the line.